Greetings programs, it is I, the CPU-001, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. This is a Japanese RPG that originates, I believe, from back in the 90s, I think. And it was originally released in Japan, and it's been recently added to Steam, where I picked it up, so check it out on Steam. It's something like £11.99 for us Brits. I'm not sure how much that would be in American dollars, but go check it out on Steam. It looks like a really good game. I've played about an hour of it off camera just to make sure everything's okay and all the settings are okay, and that I can record it. That's the important part, not I can record it. So I am going to get straight into it like this. Old school graphics. Look at it. Brilliant. Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today, too. And Sarah's gone travelling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff for a bit before dinner. Hey, I'm home! Daddy! Look at that mustache. It's a big mustache. Sorry I've kept you waiting, Estella. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Yeah, of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? No, I'm still fit as a fiddle. That reminds me though, I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole, sneakers, something for my training? Maybe I erased you wrong, Estella. Are little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go and play outside with it on. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now, why don't you come and have a look? What? Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kinda dead if you ask me. I've treated his wounds, so he should be in a stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Oh dear. He sure sleeps soundly. And he almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've seen black hair like that too. He certainly does have a nice dark hair. And a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all. But how about you come clean and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray Mommy? Where have you been picking up these kind of words? No doubt from Charizard, I assume. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sake, that girl is going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business. And I don't even know his name. You mean bracer business? Something like that. Oh look. Huh? He's waking up. Wow, his eyes really are the colour of amber. Where am I? So you're awake, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You're safe here, so please try to rest. What are you trying to pull? You must be out of your mind. Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Now that's a question Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just work out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! Ow. You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth off like that just gonna make it take... blah blah blah. Should be able to read this. Running your mouth off like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal. Oh. Just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estella Bright. She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. Don't try to change the stuff. Ow! Quit yelling. Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse. Do I hear yelling? Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estella while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name. You know, that thing that people call you? I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite to tell me yours? It seems like a logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your deterrent. Fine. My name is... Intro. I'm going to let this play through. It's a grand one. So, let's carry on with the story. It's so bright in here. I slept like a rock. That must mean That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. I guess not. Well, I guess I'd better get myself ready then too. Nice, Joshua. Bravo. Good morning, Estella. I hope I didn't wake you. Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. Can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind, what with the siren song of yours gently lulling the beautiful women off, lulling this beautiful woman off her slumber. What do you mean, woman? You're the same age as we're the same age, and I'm hardly a man. Tisk, tisk, tisk. How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like the loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, how fortunate you are. You at least try to sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune though, cheerful yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but that one's my favorite. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use the staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration. You're probably right. I guess my problem's just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? Oh, your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff, like reading and music. Your girl's gonna be impressed with that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I felt like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and a fetish with sports shoes? That's enough talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Really, I believe that when I stopped finding beetles in the hallway. Estella, Joshua. Morning, Dad. Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't you both hurry on down before it gets cold? Okay, on our way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, I'm stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling, Estella? Like people say, kids that eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you've got enough. You get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour the energy into your work too. That reminds me, you two are finishing your training in the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review for everything we've learned up to this point. And once we're finished, we'll be bracers, just like you, Dad. That means I'm not gonna let you treat me like a kid anymore either. You still lack understanding, Estella. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a fully fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you too. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, thank you, with you two. And Estella, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estella. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning and training. Don't you remember Shura saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Crap! Totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it, I'm sure we'll manage somehow. Somehow or other. I honestly don't know how you've survived this long, Estella. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up to be such a careless, over-optimistic personality? You're the one to raise me, so I definitely got it from you. I swear the two of you act so much alike. Whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estella. Shura's going to be waiting there for us. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything particular you'd like, Dad? Any requests? Something I'd like to eat, huh? How about a ruin-styled scallop fish and balsamic vinegar sauce? What's that? I think that's a little more than Estella's cooking skills can handle, or our stomachs. You're right. I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I'd get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelets. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. How rude! But I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favour to ask you before you head out. I'd like you to pick up a copy of the Liberal News from the general store. They're supposed to be getting in the latest edition today. Got it. One copy of the Liberal News from the general store. Get paid. If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Okay, Dad, thanks. Okay, we're heading out now, Dad. See you later. Work hard and give Sasha my regards. And I now have control. And it's mouse guiding. Click and drag the mouse to move around the screen. I apologise for my lousy reading skills. At one point, I was very tempted to voice act, and I'm so glad I didn't, because my reading skills are terrible. So, the first thing we have to do is head into town. I'm just having a run around the house. There's nothing here at the moment. Oh no, you can go out this way. Yeah, here you go. Here's the outside. And if I hit M, I get a map of the world. We need to go here to Roland. It's just down the road and back up the other side, basically, so that's easy enough. Escape to close the map, and control brings up the in-game menu. And this is your typical JRPG, Final Fantasy, Breath of Fire menu. As you can see, you've got your status details at the top. You've got your menu options at the top, status, equipment. Orbments will explain that probably in the next episode. We'll go through that in the next episode. Items, stuff you've picked up, obviously. Tactics, battle tactics, or like where you can position your characters and everything. And options and saves. So that's all cool. I'm going to run down the road. Now, at the beginning, it's all you just run straight through. There's nothing in the way yet. A couple of signs. I think, yeah, left click, right click. West, Bright House. And then click that one. North, Rodent, 41. This is like a distance. Selg? 49 Selg? I think it's like meters. It's like, yes, but this game actually has its own distance measurement. So there's so much detail in this game. So much different. I think it's one of the reasons why this game was so huge. And here we are at the city of Rodent. Yeah, it looks like we made good time. Not too early and not too late either. We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers. Well, you're in luck. Today's our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any little effort. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Alright then, let's get to it and make it through the last hazing from Shazra. You look ready to me. Let's go meet Shazra from the Bracer Guild over there then. The map is color-coded, as you can see in the top corner. If I hit map again, does it let me zoom in? No. You got all the different color codes for different shops, and also all the shops have little signposts over them as well. So you've got, this is the general store here. This is the weapon shop. You've got the weapon symbol there. This is the guild building. This symbol up here, this is the Bracer Guild symbol up there. There's a guy stuck in some boxes here. Let's talk to him. Fremont. I'm just on my way over to the forest of Mistfall to the south from here, south of here for work. There's a merchant from Bose who came here to buy lumber. I need to get enough ready for the order I received. Okay, so I guess he's just interacting with those boxes, but instead of interacting with them, he's just walking into them. Over here, we've got a... this is the inn. There's a bar or an inn sort of thing. Houses, exits. Oh, there's good things that make up your typical old school Japanese RPG sort of thing. I believe I can tilt the camera, but I can't remember how. There's a way of tilting the camera, and I can't remember how I do it though, which is silly. So let's... now, I'm gonna wrap this one up here, folks. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you will stick around for this series. It's, I think it's going to be quite a long one. This game has, they say this game's got about 50 hours of gameplay. So this one's going to be quite a long one. But in the next episode, we will be heading into the guild to see, I suppose you pronounce it Charzar? I don't know, I can't read. But anyway, I will see you all again in the next episode. This is the CPU 001 signing out. Have a good day. Bye-bye.